I just finished 8-hour show on Whatnot and sold 700 items. And I said, there's no better time than do my first series episode now. So let's go. Welcome back to the series where we take what Whatnot actually announces and figure out what it really means for those of us running Whatnot shows. So here's how I do it. First, I'll give you only facts, what Whatnot has actually said, word for word. And then I'll draw a clear line and I'll give you my interpretation so you always know where the confirmed stuff ends and my reading begins. And then I'll tell you exactly what to do about it in your shows if you want to hear about it, or at least consider it. So let's start with the facts. So this is what we actually know. On July 15th of this year, Whatnot acquired an AI company called Shaped with a D. And in Whatnot's own words, Shaped builds a real-time ranking systems for recommendations and searches. Shaped's founder and about a dozen other engineers are joining to start a new AI research team on Whatnot. Whatnot's VP of Data and AI told TechCrunch that over the last 6 years, they've cut how long the system takes to react to a buyer from about 1 day to minutes, and this deal is about getting to real time. In the announcement, Whatnot said that cross-category buying is up 170% year over the year. They said the Whatnot users run about 900,000 searches a day. And they named that the 3 problems they are trying to solve is teaching the system to understand what's happening in a live video, building the search that covers everything down to product listed seconds ago, and ranking that support marketplace quality and trust. One more fact, and it matters. Whatnot said that these problems won't be solved in a few months. So if anyone tells you that algorithm has changed last week because of all this deal, they're just guessing. That's the confirmed part. Everything up to here is what Whatnot actually said. Now, this is where I draw the line. From this point on, this is my interpretation and not confirmed by Whatnot. I'm going to start with that speed number because it's a big one. The faster that the system reacts to buyers, the more your opening minutes matter. Right now, a slow 15-minute start of your show is just a slow start. Your show recovers. But in a real-time system, your opening becomes the signal that decides whether Whatnot sends more people to your show or stops. Think about how TikTok tests video on a small group of people. That's the direction I think that this is heading to. Again, this is just my opinion. Which means that warm up for 20 minutes and sell a bunch of useless items and then bring out a good stuff 2 hours later is about to get very expensive. It's not a good strategy, in my opinion. The 170% number tells me the strategy has shifted. For years, it was about more buyers. Now it's more categories per buyer. If you are in a smaller, newer niche and you have felt invisible, a system built to move buyers across categories is friendlier to you than one that just shows people more of what you already bought. Of what they already bought. The search number and the video point go together. If the system can eventually see your show and search reaches every listing, the honest titles win and keyword stuffing that does not match your show starts to lose. Your title stops being a headline and becomes just a search result. And that quality and trust line tells me how you run your business is likely follows you into the feed. Shipping times, cancellations, support ratings. Whatnot has not confirmed it, but I would run my shop like they did. And this is what I'd actually do this week. And all of this is safe to act right now, in my opinion. Again, fix your categories, miscategorized inventory is invisible inventory. Use the real photos of your actual inventory. Preload your shows, preload your items with all the details, the brands, the conditions, and, subcategories, leather, metal, etc. And honestly, check top trends daily. It's under the search bar and toggle to the most searched. That's the free demand data most sellers are ignoring. This is the data that's very valuable to you if you use it. Rewrite your title so the specific word a buyer would type comes first. Personality second, blah, blah, blah. And start logging your own numbers now. Views at minute 5, peak viewers, sell through, so that when your feed shifts, you've got your own before and after, and you're able to use your own data then better. Here's the one idea I want you to leave you with. 1 billion orders, 80 new categories. That's not abundance for a buyer. That's overwhelm. Personalization exists to make a giant marketplace to feel like home, feel small, and shrink the buyer's world down to what he really wants to see. Every time your title or thumbnail makes the system guess what you are, that's a reason to leave you out. So be clear on one thing. That's episode 1. I'll keep tracking this as it develops, the job postings, the product updates, the details that are easy to miss. Follow along. And if you test something from this video, come and tell me what happens. I'll see you in the next one. I'm telling you, you gotta be descriptive. If there's anything you take away from this, preload your shows, be descriptive. I know most of you don't want to hear it. Do you want to not hear it, or do you want to have better results? You're gonna have to do something about it. And my recommendation is at least consider what I'm saying. That's all. Bye.